for you. See as it be, real estate na gold. If you sabi road, you gon' make am bold. No be just land, na future you dey hold. Give me your day, yeah, make we run am cold. We know they do anyhow. Na better investment dey down. Your money go rise, you no go fall. Make you no slack, make you no dull. We know they sell house, we dey sell value. If you want invest, we go show you. The money go go, he no go lost. So come make we talk, round that to dollar. From city to city with your own package. Affordable price, it no be baggage. Na quality shop pass, no be manage. Make we sign deal, no be just courage. If you want buy, we go buy you. No fall for scam, we dey beside you. The mayor of housing, now we dey here. We go make sure, say you go check. Invest today, no look tomorrow. The future dey bright, no need to borrow. If you want, we make you follow. The mayor of housing, now we be follow, come. We know they sell house, we dey sell value. If you want invest, we go show you. Your money go grow, he no go loss. So come make we talk, no time to dollar. The mayor of housing there for you. See as it be, real estate na gold. If you sabi road, you gon' make am bold. No be just land, na future you dey hold. Give me your day, yeah, make we run am cold. We know they do anyhow. Na better investment dey down. Your money go rise, you no go fall. Make you no slack, make you no dull. We know they sell house, we dey sell value. If you want invest, we go show you. The money go go, he no go lost. So come make we talk, round that to dollar. From city to city with your own package. Affordable price, it no be baggage. Na quality shop pass, no be manage. Make we sign deal, no be just courage. If you want buy, we go buy you. No fall for scam, we dey beside you. The mayor of housing, now we dey here. We go make sure, say you go check. Invest today, no look tomorrow. The future dey bright, no need to borrow. If you want, we make you follow. The mayor of housing, now we be follow, come. We know they sell house, we dey sell value. If you want invest, we go show you. Your money go grow, he no go loss. So come make we talk, no time to dollar. The mayor of housing there for you.
Are we live? You're welcome to today's live presentation with my ACECHINA, the Mayor of Housing. I'm sorry we're starting 30 minutes late. I just came in from Abuja today. For those of you in Abuja, I've been in Abuja since Thursday, but I couldn't see any of you because I was in Abuja on a business romantic trip. I was there with my wife, and I was there to meet with my international partners. And because I knew I wouldn't spend Sunday there, I was coming back today. I didn't bother surprising you guys. I would have surprised you if I was staying this evening. So this live would have been in Abuja this evening, but here we are in Port Harcourt. You're welcome, and because we're 13 minutes late, we're going to start immediately. I don't even know who will help us with the questions because it's just me and Nicholas here. And I know that Nicholas only knows how to shoot video. I asked him to pick questions. I'll talk about the 7 damages of... is my hydrogen bottle showing? Yes. Oh, lovely. That's my new hydrogen health bottle. I got courtesy of a very special friend. And this will revolutionize your health if you dare. So please, let's go straight into the meat of the matter. And today's topic is very interesting. It's a topic that I love so much that it's one of those topics you can do in 2 minutes and 2 hours. So let's see in how many minutes we're going to do it. Because I came back from Abuja today and because I was busy in Abuja, not all of our slides are ready. Wherever the slide stops, my notes continue because my notes are always ready. We're going to talk about how ancient philosophy applies to modern success, and credit of this topic is to Chidebere Chigbo. Chidebere, you the person that won the 30,000 for choosing this topic. So what is philosophy? If you go to the Oxford Dictionary or online dictionary definition, to tell you philosophy is a study of the fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence, especially when considered as an academic discipline. It will also tell you it's a particular system of philosophical thoughts. The philosophies of Plato and Aristotle. That's to show you that Plato and Aristotle are like the fathers of philosophy. It will also tell you it's the study of the theoretical basis of a particular branch of knowledge or experience. For instance, philosophy of science. Similar words are thinking, reasoning, thought, wisdom, knowledge. Take note of all these words. Is a theory or attitude that acts as a guiding principle. Take note, guiding principle for behavior. For instance, don't expect anything and you won't be disappointed. That's my philosophy. So philosophy is your set of beliefs. Philosophy is a way to raise oneself by the life of the mind to understand truths, believing that the purpose of a philosopher is to align their actions with these ultimate forms of reality. That's Plato, one of the fathers of philosophy. So in each of these meanings, we are going to refer to an ancient philosopher. And the first meaning of philosophy is a way to raise oneself by the life of the mind to understand eternal truth. There are 3 things I want us to take note. Mind. Number 2, eternal truth. Number 3, action. Number 4, reality. So philosophy, by my definition, is the aligning of your mind, your action with the truth. And the truth has to be eternal truth. How you align your mind and your action, or your thinking and your action with the truth. So, but what is success? If you go to the dictionary, success means the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. There's a thin line between success and failure. Familiar words are favorable outcome, successfulness, favorable result, successful outcome, positive result, victory, triumph. The opposite is failure. The other definition is the attainment of fame, wealth, or social status. Has success owed more to hard work than luck. Similar, prosperity. A person or thing that has overachieved aims or attains fame, wealth, etc. Similar words are triumph, bestseller, box office, coup, master, stroke, hit, box office hit, smash, smash, super hit, crowd puller, winner, knockout, sensation, wow. I love the wow. Big star, superstar, celebrity, big name. Hey, you be big name. Household name, megastar, big cheese, somebody important, VIP, personality, public figure, dignitary, luminary, leading light, celebrity, big wig, big shot, big noise, big fish. Knob, kahuna. I love that kahuna. Matcha, high makamuk. Opposite, failure, flop, disaster, nobody. Another a cake meaning is the good or bad outcome of an undertaking. Good or ill success of their maritime enterprise. So success is simply a favorable outcome. But we're going to go to an ancient philosopher. His name is L. Nightingale. He lived in the 18th century and early 20th century. He defines success as the progressive realization of a worthwhile goal or dream. L. Nightingale is one of my virtual friends. I have a lot of friends with philosophers. As a matter of fact, I see myself as a philosopher, one of the most amazing philosophers of the 21st century. Even though I met him posthumously, Jim Rohn. He said, your personal philosophy is the greatest determining factor in how your life works out. So your personal philosophy is your set of beliefs, thoughts, actions, and ideas. And that's what will determine how your life works out. So, from all we have said so far, if you add to your mind truths or ancient truth of philosophies and add action to your mind and thoughts, you get success. So how does ancient philosophy apply to modern success? Can the truth be old? That's the question we have to ask today. The answer is, can we even fight against the truth? One of the 21st century philosopher that lived between the 20th and 21st centuries, Winston Churchill. He said the truth is incontrovertible. You can't fight the truth. Malice may attack it. If you don't like the truth, you might attack it. Ignorance may deride or ignore it, but at the end, there it is. You can't do anything against the truth. And Jim Rohn, my best posthumous philosophical mentor, says, the truth is old. There are no two new truths or fundamentals. You've got to be a little suspicious of someone who says, I have got a new truth or a new fundamental. That is like someone inviting you to tour a factory where they are manufacturing antiques. Antiques are like those old collectibles like the bronze artifacts of the Benin Kingdom or bronze artifact of the Ibuku Kingdom in Nigeria or the Nok culture of Nigeria. Imagine somebody telling you there's a place they produce those things. Those things are old. That's how the truth is. So anybody that tells you there's a new truth is deceiving you. So there are no new truths. I'll tell you what's new. And one of the most ancient books I'm going to be quoting throughout today is the Bible. And the Bible said there is no new thing under the sun in Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that has been is the thing that shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. And Jesus Christ put it better in Matthew 24:35 when he said, heaven and earth will pass away, but the words, the truth, his words shall not pass away. So the truth can never be old. no new truth. No that and no peace. So ancient proven philosophies are eternal truths. There are truths that have been proven in the past. You can just leave this last slide while I continue with my notes. There are truths that have been proven in the past that are the same yesterday, the same today, and the same forevermore. So ancient truths are the fundamentals or foundations for lasting modern success. So for a modern success to last, it must be built on ancient philosophical foundation. All fleeting modern successes that are short-lived lack ancient philosophical foundation. Have you ever wondered how some people will just succeed overnight and disappear overnight? It's because they didn't have solid ancient philosophical or truth foundation. Therefore, those who are built on the truth, the Bible says in Matthew 7:24-27, are like those that build on the rock. And those that build on lies are like those that build on sand. And the Bible says the flood came, the winds blew, and the house fell. And what I love about that verse is say, and great was the fall of it. So modern success plus ancient philosophy equals to success that will stand the test of time, while modern success minus ancient philosophy equal to success that will not stand the test of time. And remember our earlier formula that your mind, your thoughts, plus truth, ancient philosophies plus action equals to success. And there's one universal, timeless truth that is ancient, and all ancient people agree, and which we call the foundation of creation. It states, we become what we think about. El Nightingale did an audio on it called The Strangest Secret in the World. You can Google that talk. It's about a 30 minutes audio. If you Google it on YouTube or any other platform, you listen to it, the strangest secret in the world. And it's written in Proverbs 23:7 that says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And I'm going to give about 3 ancient philosophers that support this universal truth. And these philosophers lived in a time where there was no computer, no internet, no telephone, no night post or postal system. So they didn't have a way of connecting themselves. So when one philosopher in India, one in China, one in Rome says the same thing, you know that there's a universal mind. Napoleon Hill calls him the super intelligent. I call him my father. Some of you call him God, that reveals this truth. And Buddha, one of the greatest ancient philosophers of India, said, our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Another ancient philosopher of Roman origin, Marcus Aurelius, said, our life is what our thoughts make it. So, a rule of thumb for ancient philosophies that are truth and timeless is that they are not peculiar. So I have a quote that says, truths are not peculiar. They are universal. So any truth that is peculiar to one person is not a truth, because in the Bible, in 2 Corinthians 13:1, he said, in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established, or every truth be established. So any truth not known by 1 or 2 or 3 persons is not the truth. So the one universal timeless truth that you must remember today is that we become what we think about. So any philosophy you think about always, your philosophy is like your thinking syllables or your thinking belief. If you believe, like me, I have a philosophy that I don't go through challenges, I grow through challenges, and nothing excites me like growth. That's what happens in my life. Even when I'm fighting, I'm feasting from the fighting because I'm growing. So most ancient philosophies have become laws because they've been tested time and time again. So in this evening, I'm going to give us 7 laws that are eternal, 7 ancient, timeless laws that are eternal. They are the same yesterday, they are the truth today, and they are the truth tomorrow. And they are the law of reciprocity, the golden rule, the law of inner governance, the self-mastery law, the law of compounding, the law of alignment, the law of purposeful direction, the law of adaptation or flow and rest, and the law of identity. Don't worry, during the recap, you are going to see the beautiful slides. For now, listen and learn. So I mentioned recap. So let me remove the cap of this water, drink the water. And recap the water. So before the video recap, I've recapped my bottle. So the first law is the law of reciprocity, the golden rule. This law states that how you treat others becomes the social and moral soil that you sow how you treat yourself. So treat others as you would wish to be treated. This is one of the oldest ancient laws. Some people call it the law of sowing and reaping. And in Genesis 8:22, it said, while this earth remaineth, seed time and harvest will never cease. So this law is unbreakable. I've forgotten the philosopher that says we don't break the law, we only break ourselves against the law. And in Matthew 7:12, he said, therefore, whatsoever things you would want that men do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and the prophet. And it's called the golden rule, and it's captured by people like Socrates, ancient Greek philosophers that say, do not do unto others that which angers you when they do it to you. So don't do to others what you wouldn't want to be done to you. And Epictetus, another great philosopher, puts it this way: what you would avoid suffering yourself, seek not to impose it upon others. And an ancient Chinese philosopher said, do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. So you can see how these truths were captured in China, Greece, Rome, and different parts of the ancient world when there were no communication between those worlds. The second law is the law of inner governance, the law of self-mastery. It says, lasting success begins with mastery of your mind, emotions, and judgment, because inner control shapes all external outcome. That is where the secret or the law of attraction comes in, because in Matthew 12:34, it says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So what is inside of you reflects outside of you. And if you are broken inside, you become broken outside. And Proverbs 25:28 puts it this way: he that has no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down without walls. So when you can't rule your inside, you can't rule your outside. And your outside reflects what's on inside. And Plato puts it this way, that the first and the best victory is to conquer your inner self. To be conquered by yourself is of all things most shameful and vile. So life is a conquest between yourself and yourself. Conquer your outer self with your inner self. Lao Tzu, another Chinese ancient, puts it this way: mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. And Epictetus this law talks about purposeful direction, vision, and final cause. Clarity of purpose of a final cause aligns and means and decisions, so efforts concentrate and produce meaningful results across time. The law of focus, the law of vision, the law of direction. And Proverbs 29:18 puts it this way: where there is no vision, the people perish. So no vision, no life. That's how important this law is. And I put it this way: opportunity is more important, but ability. Opportunity is important, but ability is more important. Speed is important, but direction is more important. Where you are going in life is more important than how fast you're going, what vehicle you are going, or any other thing. Direction is everything. If you are going to the wrong direction with a private jet and having dinner and a la carte, it doesn't make the wrong direction right. You will still crash. Seneca, another beautiful. I love philosophers that don't have double names, like Plato, Epictetus, Socrates, Seneca. It means these people were so unique that they didn't need a surname. Like, I'm hoping I'll become my ace, because I don't think there should be any other my ace. And 1,000 years from now, people will be quoting my ace the way I'm quoting Seneca. He says, and that's why I write quotes, because I want to be, I'm hoping that out of 10,000 quotes I'll write during my lifetime, maybe just 10 or 5 will become so timeless that thousands of years from now, they'll still be quoting my ace. So Seneca says, our plans miscarry because they have no aim. When a man does not know what harbor he's making for, no wind is the right wind. When you don't know your destination, no direction is the right destination. That's what he's trying to say. And without a target, we miss all the shots we take. Aristotle puts it this way: excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. They represent the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. So you must choose and you must focus on that choice. That's the law of vision. Fine. Law number 6 is the law of adaptation, flow, and rest. Our state of adaptation and flow and state of rest are very important towards aligning to conserve our energy and convert obstacles into growth. So to the meek, and Paul puts it this way in 1 Corinthians 9:22, he said, to the meek I became meek, that I might gain the weak. Then I became all things to all men, that I by all means might save some. Paul was so adaptable to the strong, he became strong. To the weak, he became weak, so that he can win. And in Philippians 4:12 and 13, he said, I know how to abase. Abase means to be without. And I know how to abound. In everything, I know how to have excess and how to suffer need. But in all things, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So adaptability is that you can adapt to anything. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. That was one ancient philosophy, because they adapt to the tough situations. And the law of rest started in Genesis 2:3, when God rested on the 7th day. And God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because that is the day he had rested from all his work which he created. If God can rest, he didn't rest because he needed rest. He rested to teach us that we need rest. So when it's time to rest, you rest. Like on Mondays, I rest because I work on Sundays. And because I'm jobless and unemployed, why those of you with jobs and employment are rushing out to your job? Those of us that have a calling and work, I'm sleeping on Mondays. I call it my beach money Mondays to prove my financial freedom. So right now I sleep on Mondays. When my children will be around, we'll be going to the beach on Mondays. My children will not go to school on Mondays because they'll have a home tutor to teach them what they missed on Monday. Heraclitus puts it this way. He said, everything flows and nothing abides. Everything gives way and nothing stayed fixed. So it's called the law of flexibility. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. This law of adaptation is, where is that book? The obstacle is the way. That's the philosophy of the book. You are so adaptable that even the obstacle, you find a way within the obstacle and make the obstacle the way. What stands in the way becomes the way because you're adaptable and you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. Finally, the seventh law is the law of identity. This law is so powerful. They call it the law of consecrated identity. It says you do not rise to your goals. You rise to the identity you consciously become. Destiny obeys the shape of the person you forge within. And that's why we don't attract what we want. We attract who we are. So when you become, you attract. And in becoming, the most ancient philosophy is written in Exodus 3:14, that God himself is a becoming. That when Moses asked him, what should I tell them is the name of this God that sent me? He said, and God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shall thou say unto the children of Israel, tell them that I am has sent me unto you. So God called himself I am. So whatever you say after I am becomes your divine identity, and divinity answers to what you say after I am. So I have a quote that says, whatever you say after I am today, you become tomorrow. So if you say I am rich today, you become rich tomorrow. If you say I am a bunkum, you become a bunkum. But remember the law of belief. If you say it and you don't believe it, it will not manifest. Marcus Aurelius puts it this way. He says, waste no time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. So instead of arguing with people whether the mayor of housing is good, whether it's the mayor of housing or not, just become the mayor of housing. I tell people, when people meet me and they say, are you into real estate? I say, no. Real estate is into me. I have become the best thing to happen in housing. I am housing. I am excellence. And I have a quote that you make good men and women scarce by not being one. So don't talk about how good women and men should be. Become one. And once you become, you attract good things. Of all these 7 laws, you can summarize them in one ultimate law. Remember I told you the ultimate truth, that we become what we think about. And the one law, if you forget everything today and you remember, is the law of cause and effect. That law says every outcome is a result of a prior cause. What you plant, action, thought, and intent reliably produces a correspondent fruit. What you are today is as a result of the things you have caused in the past. And the Bible puts it in Galatians 6:7. He said, do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. This law is so important, and trying to break this law is like trying to mock God. He said, do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. It means if you sow rubbish and you are expecting sense, you are mocking God. And me, I said, we are cause. Every other thing is an effect. Let me explain this a little bit. Most of the people that think that their life is an effect live as victims and blame every other thing that is causing who they are. But those of us that believe that our life is a cause and every other thing is an effect, we start causing the things we want to see. We want to see a better Nigeria. We don't go arguing whether Nigeria is doing well or not, or the government is doing well or not. We start doing well and sowing seeds of what we want to see. And one of the greatest places this is so profound is money. I have a quote that says, very, very few people know that money is an effect, not a cause. People think that money is cause. Money will make me become a businessman. No. Becoming a businessman will bring money. People think that money will make me happy. It's a lie. Happiness will bring money. Sam Rosen, another great philosopher, said that. People think that, oh, having money will help me get a good job. No, getting a good job will make you have money. Some people think when I have money, I'll build a good business. You are deceiving yourself. Building a good business will bring money. In fact, any business that cannot bring money without money is not a business. Can be a business, but it's not an entrepreneurial business. Entrepreneurs make money from nothing. So with all these truths, we have exhausted all the ancient truth. But what to most people looks like new truth is epiphanies and eurekas. What is epiphanies and eurekas? Most of these truths, the way they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, a truth is in the mind of the beholder. Sometimes you hear a truth, you don't understand the truth. So when you have a unique personal insight, a unique personal clarity, a unique personal light, a unique personal understanding, and a unique personal application of these ancient laws and philosophies and truths, it becomes a eureka, like a sudden realization or an epiphany, a sudden revelation of the truth that has always been, that is, and will always be. But to you, it opened your eyes like, what's her name? Kate Henshaw's song. You are the treasure that I seek. You were close to me and I did not know. The love that I seek for many years was right beside me, yet I couldn't see it. So you suddenly see something that has been before you and you shout, aha! So these moments are also called aha moments. It is those sudden realization and your unique way of applying them that will look to other people as if it's a new truth. It's not a new truth. It's an old truth that you've understood in a new light because it's now new to you, and how you understand it now is new to you. That's what some people mistake as new truth. There are no new truths. So, with all this philosophy, this is the ultimate philosophy. What is the ultimate philosophy? The ultimate philosophy is you, the blend. Your unique blend of style of combining these philosophies to have your own lifestyle. How you combine the golden rule, how you combine the law of alignment, how you combine the law of compounding, how you combine all these laws to now have your personal core values and laws, and have your unique way of obeying these laws and make them look like an irresistible lifestyle. That is the ultimate philosophy. And that's how I'm living my life, and that's why my core values are more important to me than emotions. I might love you so much, but if you violate my core values, you're fired. But in all these laws and truths, there's only one essence of everything. I used to tell people that if there was no happiness in heaven, I won't want to go to heaven. I won't be going to church. I'll fire God, fire the Holy Spirit, fire the angels, fire the Bible. The reason why I'm working so hard to get to heaven is because they said there will be no more sighing, nor sorrow, nor tears there. So the essence of everything is happiness. And Mahatma Gandhi said happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are the same. But I put it this way, happiness is when your thinking and the truth and your action and the truth and your words and the truth are the same. So happiness is equal to when what you think, your words, and your actions are the truth. If you are thinking something that is not the truth, you won't be happy. If you are saying something that is not the truth, you won't be happy. And if you are doing something that is not the truth, you won't be happy. And my mentor said, success without happiness or fulfillment is failure. So the ultimate happiness is when a truth you know finally comes to pass in your life and you can do, I've fulfilled it. There's no better feeling. Heaven is a continuous state of that forever and ever. So the only thing greater than achievement in this world, according to my quote, is fulfillment. And fulfillment lies far above and beyond average. So if you want to be fulfilled, you have to go above the enemy called average. And increasing profit while simultaneously increasing your customers' happiness is the greatest secret of success and fulfillment in business. When you are happy, your customer is happy, and your business is profitable. And without fulfillment, no satisfaction on earth is permanent. When you get satisfaction without fulfillment, the satisfaction is not permanent. And that's why when you have people who hype sex so much in the world and discover why with sex you're still not happy, because the fulfillment only comes when it is your right God-given spouse. Pleasure is the immediate real pay of real work. Fulfillment is the immediate pay of real work. And any work that is devoid of pleasure and fulfillment is labor. And if money is all that your work pays you, then you are not working. You are laboring as a paid slave. That's why I tell people, when I tell people I'm jobless and unemployed, they're like, Haba, Mayor, how can you be jobless? My work is such a pleasure and fulfillment that is not an employment, because nobody employed me to be the mayor of housing. And it's not a job. I don't have a resumption time and a closing time. It's a calling. It's a pleasure. It's work. And I love it so much. And without peace of mind and fulfillment, it can never be wealth. It can be riches or affluence or money, but not wealth. The difference between those of us that are wealthy and those people that have riches, affluence, or money is peace of mind and fulfillment. I'm so fulfilled. That's why I can shout, hey, lele, pimpi. Because fulfillment is the superlative of happiness. So why fulfillment? Because only the truth brings fulfillment. And the truth is found in ancient philosophy. But the greatest citadel of the truth that cannot be deceived sustainably is the heart. That's why I said the atmosphere is the strongest weather in the world. The heart is the citadel of the truth. Please get this quote and you get this presentation conclusion. There's a space in the human heart that only genuine truth can fill. Try as you may, nothing else can suffice. Frustration is trying to fill that space with something else but the truth. There's a space in your heart. No matter how you deny it, we try to use colos, try to use parties, try to use hookup, try to use money, try to use fine phones, fine things, bling bling, cars. So many things to fill that space. That space can only be filled by the truth. And until that space is filled, you'll be feeling so incomplete. You will never feel complete. In conclusion, ancient philosophies are time-tested truths. Time-tested truths are the rock. The rock is the social foundation. All other grounds are sinking sand. Let your modern success be built to last on the rock. See you at the top of your success, built on the foundation of the rock of truth and ancient philosophies. Thank you. So we're going to quickly, wow, it's already 7. I didn't know these ancient people. I love philosophy so much, so sorry I overshot the time. I am a philosopher that is trying to be ancient and modern. For those of you that are of Anglican background, you know, ancient and modern. I'm the modern in the ancient and modern. So can we take these 10 questions? The network is not. Let's leave the questions now because today the time has gone. Let me ask a question. Try and find out if my wife can. Our network self is not helping our matters this evening. Try and find out if she can check if her network is good. She can check the winner so that I can ask my question because I don't want to go home with this 300K that I want to give to 10 people. This network is really bad though. What's happening? C'est bad le network. That's French made easy. If they catch you speaking my kind of French, you'll be arrested. The only person that can speak mon français de la Côte en Joint is Mademoiselle le meilleur de maison. Is it le meilleur de maison or le meilleur de maison? To parle Côte en Joint. Parce que mon français, c'est quack français. C'est nonsense de la français, de la rubbish. But c'est delicious, c'est sweet. Oui? Oh, no network stable. Huh? I'm not even seeing myself. I'm not even seeing. I'm trying to use cellular data. Today, what did we do to IPNX? Okay, I think I know what's wrong. This Abuja trip has made us forget. Okay, do we have any questions? Are they up to 10? Meaningful questions, not those your questions that will be asking me what is the rock. Because because of how Nicholas selects nonsense questions, I'm planning to employ a question picker or questionnaire to sound like paper. But when they select question during live, what do we call the person? Is it a questionista or questionologist or questionnaire? No, questionnaire goes sound like research. A question picker. Questionologist. Can we have the first question? Please, let's just take 10 questions, and if you are lucky to be picked, you win 30,000, no long thing. First question and first 30,000. If Naya gift, you won 10,000, 30,000 if your question makes sense. Let's hear it.
What are the key factors that could make me feel fulfilled and motivated in a career, and how can I align them with my strengths, values, and passion?
You've just answered yourself. What's her name? If Naya gift. Any job that aligns with your strength, values, and passion is the job that will bring fulfillment. Value are your own personal philosophies based on the real philosophies. Like any value that is against the truth has broken you already, Ifunanya. If cheating is bad, you can't have a core value of cheating. If laziness is bad, you can't have a core value of laziness. That's why you must build on the foundation of ancient truths. You must read them. There's a book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. That book was written in 1937. Think and Grow Rich, written in 1937. The Bible, written almost how many thousand years ago. The Old Testament was there before Jesus. Jesus was here 2,000 years ago. Jesus read the Bible in the synagogue. So these are timeless places you find the truth and make your core values according to the truth. Then your passion is love in unstoppable motion. The one thing you will always move towards that moves you, that nothing can stop you. If anything can stop you, it's not your passion. Like some of you say you have passion for sewing. Small thing will happen, you know, sew again. People that have passion for sewing, they don't have electric sewing machine, they use manual sewing machine. They don't have manual sewing machine. They'll use needle and thread to sew so much that even tailor that use machine, his clothes will not be as fine as their needle and thread. That is passion. Lock them inside a police cell. The first thing they ask for is not food. They ask for needle and thread to be able to sew in the police station. That's what is called passion. So when you find a job, then the third thing you mentioned is your strength. You can have passion for sewing, but if you learn sewing for 7 years and you can't learn it, like me, I have passion for football, but my passion is to watch football right from small this thing. My muscle, no dey my leg, my muscle, dey my mouth. So I am more like a football pundit or fan that will be shouting, score that ball! Ordinary cross, where you no fit cross. Give me, make I cross. Woman go dribble me. So if your passion does not align with your strength, and your strength does not align with your core value, and these three are not aligned with the truth, and these three are not aligned with the job you are doing, you cannot get fulfillment. My fulfillment in housing is not because I can build. No. My fulfillment in housing is that I'm a social chameleon. I know how to be friends with the good, the bad, and the ugly, so I can recruit the people that can build, the people that can design, and because of my mouth work, which is my strength, I can market these houses better than any other person in the world. The only person that can sell houses better than me is testimonials. And I even know how to get these testimonials. So knowing that I'm a noisemaker, and they used to flog me in secondary school, and noise making is my strength. And my values of marketing has aligned with my strength. And I love noise making so much. That's why for the past 1 hour, I'm here talking philosophical truth. And I'm not tired. You can see I am fulfilled, especially when they are allowed to do bagam. Next question.
Faith, cabaret.
Faith.
Faithful cabaret.
Faithful cabaret. If your question makes sense, you've won 30,000. That's number 2.
How can timeless lessons help me investigate the distractions of modern technology and social media?
Yes. I use social media, I use AI to find ancient truths. If your AI is looking for a new truth, what's his name?
Faithful cabaret.
Faithful cabaret. If your AI is looking for a new truth, your AI is deceiving you. That's how AI led to the death of a young person in the US by telling them commit suicide, and they will enter the AI world, because the small boy fell in love with AI and was asking the AI, how can I see you and meet you and be with you? Say, if you kill yourself, you meet me in the machine world. And that was a lie, a new lie, a very bunkum lie. So technology should be used as a servant to go fish out the ancient truth. Some of these quotes I got from ancient philosophers were from AI. But because I knew what they said, I knew what to ask AI, and I knew when AI would tell me a lie. Because if I know Marcus Aurelius and AI quotes, what's the guy that asked this question?
Faithful cabaret.
If AI quotes Faithful Cabaret instead of Seneca, I'll say, hey, this AI. Lie. So technology is an excellent servant but a terrible master. If you don't know ancient truths, you won't know when technology is leading you astray. Let me tell you, technology was built by man. There can be a mistake or error, a bug in technology. How you know when the technology is misyanning? So when you know the ancient truth and your house is built on the foundation of the rock, timeless rock. And that's why there's no new Bible. All Christians that don't read the Bible, you are gullible, distractible, influenceable, and derailable. All Muslims that don't read the Quran, you are gullible, distractible, and derailable. And all the derailment of modern age is when people don't build their houses on ancient truth foundations. Question number 3.
Favor.
Mm-hmm.
How should a business manage risks, unexpected challenges, and how does leadership style influence the success of business?
How does?
Leadership style influence the success of
Okay, number 1, business is risk. Calculated risk. Uncalculated risk is not business, it's called foolishness. Calculated risk is called business. Then, no matter how you calculate the risk, there's what they call the buffer. you must have something to buffer your risk. That's why banks collect collateral to buffer their risk, so that in case your business fails, they have their collateral, they're not going to lose completely. You too should have a personal security fixed. And the best way to secure businesses is 6 months of your wages and your living expenses. If your business, for you to run your business takes 100,000 every month, you should have 600,000 fixed. That's the only money that you're allowed to save without investing it in a liquid investment that you can liquidate within 48 hours, like fixed deposits, all those bonds, mutual funds. The rest should go into a real capital or investment like your business capital and other investment vehicles like real estate. So that 6 months savings is to buffer your risk. Nobody is above eventualities. As holy as Joseph was, the 7 dry years still had to come. So saving, 6 months saving must be liquid that you can touch. And another thing that secures your business more than money is your skill. Oh my God, when you master a skill, there is no insurance that is more than that. No matter how the economy bad, this is my mouth work in marketing. I tell people, don't listen to me when you have money, because you will give me the money if you give me audience. Because I will tell you, I'll market you so well, you won't even know when you give me the money. It's my calling. So one of the best ways, apart from saving money, is to become world-class or become experts in your core business skill. And the core business skills for all business people, no matter the business you are, even if you are in the business of no business, is sales. You must ensure your business by becoming so good in sales that even if they drop you in the middle of a new country without 1 naira, you can sell your way to riches. And finally, a business will rise and fall to the level of the leadership of its owner. If you're a great leader, your business will become great. If you're a bunkum leader, your business will become bunkum. So business is 2 things: self-leadership and group leadership. When you hear of sole proprietorship or solopreneur, you are the leader of yourself. How well you lead yourself will show in your bank balance. How badly you lead yourself will show in your bank balance. If you are employing people, you are a leader of people's productivity. How well you lead them will show in their productivity and the profit of your company. How badly you lead them will show in the productivity and bank balance of the company. Question number 4.
In what practical ways can the teaching of ancient philosopher be applied to achieving meaningful and sustainable success in the modern world?
That's all I thought. Question number 4. Look for another question. You just summarize our topic and ask me the topic again. Do I have 1 hour again? No. Please watch the video again. Next. Question number 4. They are busy videoing Nicholas. You don't even know what to talk. That's why they can deceive you with such questions. Next question.
Najib,
Mm-hmm.
can teaching from ancient philosophy help someone redefine success beyond material achievement and focus on meaningful long-term fulfillment?
Yes, Najib, that's the reason for our lecture today. Anything you are doing that is not built on ancient philosophy will not last. Question number 5. And will not bring fulfillment. So question number 5. Mm-hmm.
Some people see ancient philosophy as outdated. What makes it still relevant and powerful for building success in today's digital economy?
What's the person's name?
Promise.
Ibiloma promised the day that the law of gravity will be outdated. That's the day that ancient philosophies will be outdated. If you can walk out of a 5-story building without falling to the ground, then ancient philosophies have expired. Question number 6. Question number 6 now. You don't have another one. We should end it there. This is our network. Mm-hmm. Question number 6. Chidebere Chibo, what did she say again? Now only her did this. Maybe she took topic last time. What will go wrong for you? Look for another question, please. Next question. Question number 6. If you can't say anything, please tell me. Let's close.
How can practice like emotional regulation and focusing only on what we can control improve our productivity today?
If your emotional recollection does not have to do with your skill improvement, it's not improving anything. My dear, improvement in productivity is improvement in everything. If you can't produce more, all this English you just spoke is rubbish. Question number 7. Please, productivity does not have English, so that's why Abokis are billionaires and some Igbo omatas that don't know how to speak English that calls bottle with you, bottle. Call it the bottle and put you before the before the L and after the L, bottle. In fact, they put A after the U again and call it bottler. The people that call it the bottler are billionaires. They don't even know how to pronounce the billions, but they have the billions. You that can pronounce billions very well. Speak English. What do you produce? Chinese people know sabi speak common. They are producing and making millions. Please, productivity is the name of the game. Every other thing in English. Question number 7. Hurry up. Let's go. Mm-hmm.
How can ancient philosophical wisdom guide people to make smarter decisions and achieve lasting success in today's fast-changing world?
Invalid. That's what I thought. Another questions. Invalid question. Question number 7. I'll teach a topic. Somebody will now ask the topic. You will now follow and ask me. Try this video where they shoot. Sometimes it a block brain. That's all. So today we have 6 questions, and the 3 bonuses that will complete it. No, 6 people. That last question is not valid. Please, she's not part of the 30K. The next 4 people that will go to YouTube, go to my Facebook after this live stream. We are going to the next post after this live stream on my YouTube. The first 2 people to comment get 30,000 each. This video will also, you can start commenting on this video after we log off. Aloy, take note of the time that we log off on this video. The first 2 people to comment immediately this video ends on YouTube get 30K. The first 2 people to comment on Facebook, not on this post, but the next post that we'll make, will get 30K each. So Aloy, take note, get the names and send them to Nicholas. The other 6 people today have gotten 30K each. I don't know how our network is working and whether we can choose a topic. What will happen is that we are going to make the topic open. We'll make a post of Facebook. Favor, take note. The next topic for our live stream. Then I'll get my senior journalist to choose a topic. If your topic is chosen, you win 30,000 naira. So that we leave it open to Facebook. Please, if you are following me on Facebook, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you are subscribed on YouTube, make sure you follow on Facebook, my ACECHINA, the mayor of housing. Today, I can't give any closing speech because I am very tired. I'm hungry. and to go and sleep. So see you next Sunday with the topic you choose on Facebook. Have a jolly good weekend.
If you want
my
me,
gosh.
make you follow. The mayor of housing, now we be follow come. We wanna sell house, we can sell value. If you want invest, we go show you. Your money go grow.